Okie dokie. We are go. We are flying 42 meter, and we are pouring concrete to the foundations of a new cell phone tower. 6 meters. $21 meters. 27. About 42, a little bit forward.
Så skal ikke ta en kjøløft og trykke på knappen.
Just got it. Jeg bare være med og hjelpe godt på krogen her, eller toppen av framveggen. Fra bilen. Hva var det du sa?
Smooth as silk.
Yes.
Hvordan er vekt da?
Det veier 700 kilo, så du kan ha i ganske mye mer egentlig.
Ja, så jeg tror vi kan ta den for å si fulle da.
Ja, og prøve å gjøre det sammen. Da går jeg over på andre frekvensen, og så holder jeg meg der for det meste.
Ja, jeg bare gjør beskjed hvis det er noe spesielt.
Alright, so we're going to do it in 3 columns. The first one should be the smallest one. There are going to be 2 guys on the receiving end. One guy with radio and using one hand to stabilize, and then the other guy using both hands to stabilize and open the bucket. It's interesting place to fly. And it's going to be really important for me to not hit the base of the foundation, or not the base of the foundation, but the top of the foundation that they built, because it's quite fragile. Alright, looking at my altimeter, I'm going to use alright, he has
meter over. Ikke lenger ned, holder den her. Litt ned. Ja.
Okay. Talk a little bit more about the ingress here. I want to use my altimeter here.
Perfekt flyging, kjempebra.
Det er godt. I'm going to use the altimeter here. I use that usually as a reference in the beginning until I get my visual reference of what it looks like when I'm at the right altitude. Because now, like this on an ingress looks pretty correct on the altitude, but I'm probably the load is probably at least 150 feet off the ground right now. To 260 on the slowdown. I'm gonna go quite far way out from the concrete truck. and then have my task specialist bring it in the last few meters. First time I'm using this this bucket, so that's fun. Brand new, actually. Alright. I'm going to put the sling on the ground with a bunch of slack so that I can look up and not get super exhausted in my neck. Just scan down to see that I'm not drifting too much. Then I'm giving it about a 5 meter, 6 meter slack, or 3-4 meter slack at least, so that I don't need to sit and look down all the time. Alright, it's about full. Also, yeah, he's getting her done. Ja, den litt for tung, så ikke så mye. Ikke så mye neste gang, den er litt tung.
Hvor mye veier den der? Hva får du da, takk skal du ha?
Han veier 960, ja, litt over 900 veier han. Det er litt mye fuel ennå, i tilfelle jeg må løfte den fort.
Ok.
Yeah, I just told him that's a little bit too heavy. I can lift it fine. It's about 9.5 on the FLI, or a little over 9 at least. So that's no problem on the weight. I really want an extra margin in case I see that I'm sinking, that I have to pull it up and I don't over torque it. Over torquing is bad practice. Alright, it looks like they have changed the foundation. Yeah, the wind is it is actually a little bit all over the place there, it feels like. The most important thing I can do is, see, I bumped it in a little bit.
Jeg ble ikke helt tom, tror jeg. Det er litt igjen i toppen.
It's very hard to see.
Ja, greit.
Okay, so that did not go as planned. So I touched the foundations a tiny bit.
Beklager, jeg gjorde bare litt tenkt at du skal dra opp med hånden her. Jeg glemte meg litt, den ble litt sånn utenfor, men det gikk noe bra.
Ja, så var jeg borte i fundamentet, da gikk det greit?
Ikke i nærheten. Veldig bra. Kjempebra.
Ja, ok. Så fortsett med bare med det, da.
Ja. Fortsetter du sånn, så får du en stor stjerne i margen fra oss.
Very good. Yeah, I thought I touched the foundations, but apparently I didn't. It might be the new, because I thought it was like moving a little bit more than usual, but it might be just the new, because I haven't flown with this, as I said, so it might be acting a little bit differently than I'm used to, because the ones that I usually fly with are much wider and not as tall. Alright, same again. Try to relax, get a little bit of slack on the line, look forward, enjoy the view, watch my drift, still steady. But on this next approach, I think I'm a little, it looks like they were stretching up a little bit much. Oh, here comes the line. Up. I'm going to tighten up. Do it nice and slow. Cheat a little bit. $750. Yeah. What's nice with the long line is that it's easier to cheat. If you have a 21 meter line and you're not straightly above the load when you're picking up, you're going to drag it usually. But here it's much more gentle, so you can be further off center and kind of ensuring that you're not going to drift the wrong direction. Okay, so I think they're going to do one, then the second one, and then the third one, just to let the concrete settle in between the loads, or the buckets. Check my altimeter. Relax my shoulders. Look down, got load in view. Keep it going nice and easy. Getting close to them. He's got his arms. He out. Hold that line. He says hold. I'm tensing a little bit. Yep, bra. I mean, it's so hard not to tense up. I don't usually fly concrete with this long a line, especially not where it needs to be this precise. But yeah, it's fun for sure. Challenging, also for sure. Because it's basically just like flying any other load, except that you have to hold the altitude of it. So I got pretty good habits, I think, when I'm flying long line, or like above 36 meters and above. Just doing it nice and slow. That's most of the work right there. Well, that's where most of the efficiency also comes from, in my opinion, is if you're able to do it nice and controlled and slow and having good habits, that's gonna usually win you more time be more efficient. Alright, gonna slack the line a little bit. It's on the ground. Looking out, enjoying the beautiful scenery. Drifting. Filled up. Okay, it's not filled up. Do it another 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Den sista vi tog är 2.
Okay. Chains are tightening. He is helping. I am cheating. Yeah, that's a little bit heavier than the last one. 910 kilos. Way out of trim. Truck's gonna come with my speed. We are 20 minutes in, damn. So we have plenty of fuel.
Ja, det är perfekt.
Run out. Empty. Yeah, that was getting pretty full actually. So what might happen is that they're gonna drop half of the next one in that foundation and then move it.
Da har du passert 3 stjerner og kommet opp i konjak XO-klassen i flyging.
Takk for det. I notice I'm flying a little bit out of trim, and I'm going to correct that on the next approach. But it's just mentally to get a better view. And okay. Stopped a little bit short, get it down, move my helicopter, there we go, it's got yeah, it's got flag the line. B fills it up. Bucket's full. Bucket is clean. Oh, that was too quick. A little bit far forward. 700-800 kilos. 750-ish. Alright, last one went well. Do the same thing again. I don't know if I got cut off, I can't remember. But anyways, the one is getting close to being full, so what they might do is stop and then move it over to the next one. That isn't full yet. That's nice to keep in mind so that you don't run back home with half a bucket. And again, I know I'm out of trim. I gotta fix it. Grease power, torque turnaround. Keep her steady. Alright, looking down. Arrest a little bit of swing. I have my movement towards the ground people. Easy does it. He is reaching up. I need to go a little bit further down. A little bit farther forward. He's got it.
Yeah, hold on that.
Super hard not to tense up here.
Super.
Yeah. It's so hard not to tense up. I know what I'm doing. Like I can feel my head pulling back because I'm tensing my shoulders. But then I'm like, in my head I'm just telling myself just a few more seconds, then you can relax. So then you kind of accept it. Which I mean, it's not too many loads. 4. Wait a minute, 4, 5. It's got to be the 5th one, yeah? Yeah, because we're on number 2. A little bit out of trim again, but that's okay. That's okay for now. But I want to try to get better. Nice and easy movement towards my chassis specialist. He's reaching up, going down a little bit more. We're filling. All right. Too far forward now, so no apply pressure yet. Alright, okay. Yeah, they're about 800 kilo, well, 750. They could be a little bit, they could have been a little bit heavier. But with this few loads, it's gonna amount to about one maximum one bucket. So there's no need to push it. And it's very nice to have the extra power. My trim is all out of whack again. There it goes. So this is bucket number 6. Look down, a little bit high on this approach. I have my movement towards the guys on the ground.
And
Looking at the top of the tower, scanning down to see where the guy on the ground comes into view. Oops. There he is. He's got his hands up, moving forward. He's reaching for it. Soon, I think. 3, 2, 1.
Hold the mark, hold the mark. Ner. Ja, hold the mark. Okay, hold.
Fuel. This is about an hour. These approaches are a little steep, steeper than usual. Than I usually do with shorter lines, but it's just keeping descent and a slight movement is just easier than hovering, and that way I don't have to think too much about the pendulum. He's got the handle turned inwards, which is, well, it's not ideal.
Living away, 134, 925, focus.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look down too much, just conserve my my neck strength. I need to start working on my neck, I think. Alright, he's finishing up, pulling it back up. Nice and tight. The last one was, or the last one or the one before that maybe. Okay, tight, cheating a little bit again. Okay, 20, nice one. 33 minutes in. gikk det greit med forrige toppe der? Altså, så kjente jeg et lite dunk, var jeg nede i, eller?
Sa du noe til oss nå?
Ja, jeg bare lurte, jeg kjente et lite dunk, følte jeg sist toppe, så jeg lurte på om jeg var nede i fundamentet.
Neida, litt nede var jo, men toppen var tom, så det var ingenting å skjemmes over. Kjempebra.
Ja, ok, så bra. These guys are so...
Her i fryd og gammen er det folk som slår normalt, eller folk slår ned i en del, så dette er overall forventning. Men nå tar vi litt grann i minste tobben her, og så tar vi tømmer resten i den ytterste.
Den er mottatt. So now it happened what I was talking about before. They're going to take a little bit in the first one, and then they're going to move to the one that's closest to me right now. Alright, here they come into view. Doing a little bit step by step. I usually like to keep it one smooth motion, but
ja, hold den der.
It's not always that easy. Keep my eyes on the ground, scan on the tower to see that I'm not
Okay, ut på den ytterste.
Alright, we are moving. Alright, bring it down a little bit. Moving back towards the left is, for some reason for me, very hard.
Litt grann til ned. Ja, hold den der. Supert, kjempebra.
Yeah, moving backwards to the left is hard for two reasons, because I can't see that way. And just because of the buildup of the sticks here, it's hard to move it back towards the left here. Oh, it's gotta be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Buckets.
Ole, har du sett på de andre tingene som skal løftes ned, om du må hive av lina, eller om du kjører 42 da også?
42 hele veien.
Copy.
I think I was talking about something, but then I got cut off, so now I can't remember. But that's fine. I have moved the helicopter. I'm just waiting for the sling to react. Handle outwards. Very good. Select the line. That was a little bit slow there, not paying attention. Kan bare ta de fulle nå hvis de ikke er det allerede.
Ok. Bare litt vanskelig å beregne med den bilen, for han har en stor skuffler inni og noen mindre, så du vet aldri hva de den kommer.
Ja, sånn, jeg skjønner.
Du har fuel til å ta resten av betongen i hvert fall?
Ja, jeg er 40% nå. Where's my trim at?
Da er vi på den ytterste stabben her. Jeg vet ikke om hele toppen går opp i, så vi får se.
Ja, det er mottatt. Så har jeg i hvert fall det i tankene. He did not know if this entire thing is going to fit in the next foundation. So he might want to move it to the last pillar. We'll just, yeah, we'll wait and see basically. Alright, moving my helicopter, looking at the tower, there's the ground guys, he's reaching up, and should have it close to now, stop a little bit too short.
Hold den der.
Alright, I'm going to move out a little bit so that I don't hit the roof of the building.
Hold den der. Ja, det var ikke rare skvetten på det siste, så vi kunne vi kjempe på den første. Men kjempebra.
Yes, det er bra. Hvordan ligger det an med mengde på den siste pilaren der? Skal dere ha full tobbe, eller?
Ja, da går det i hvert fall en full topp, og så blir det en mindre enn en halv topp, tenker jeg.
Ok, den er mottatt. Ok, Hågen, da er det en full T-topp nå, og så etter det så vil han ha mindre enn en halv en da.
Copy, en full og en rett under halv.
A-firm.
Og så går vi rett på returen.
Jeg tror de trengte litt tid å klargjøre. Jeg skal spørre om det på neste nå. Jeg skal spørre om det når vi er ferdig med betongen forresten.
Ja.
When you can't, like this, I can't see the truck. I know I have to move it closer. But when you can't see the truck, it's kind of hard to move towards something that you can't see in fear of hitting it. Nice and slack. And now we just relax. Scooping out the last pieces. I'm just gonna start moving up. Okay, pulling power. I cheated a little bit too much.
Så full han blir, så hvis han er 960-970 så vet vi det.
Ja, den er 920 kanskje.
Ja. Vi regner 950 da på helt fulle, så har vi litt å gå på.
Ja. A little bit high. That's fine. Relax my shoulders. Relax. Alright, starting looking down. A little bit further down, starting moving a little bit towards him, nice and slow. A little bit more towards him. He has to...
Ja, hold den der.
A little bit more towards them. Look out for the drift. We are empty.
En halv topp, litt over halv topp til.
Skal du ha litt over en halv topp?
Nei, maks en halv topp, tenker vi sier.
Ok, så tar vi en halv en. Ok, da er det maks en halv topp. Så det er jo viktig å ikke... Det er bedre å få for lite og fly 2 ganger, for å si det sånn.
Copy, copy.
Yeah, I just told him that we're going to do maximum a half, because that's all that's needed. And it's better to fly twice. Alright, give it slack. Oh, yep, shit. That was very bad. I kind of expected it. I just got in the zone of not thinking too much about what I was doing. I applied power as if it was a full one. So a little bit of an unsmooth pickup there. should be the last or the second to last one. You can feel it, it's a lot lighter. Also keep in mind that when it's this light, it's also easier for them to control it from the ground. So just keep that in mind in case they feel like pulling it out of, just pulling it towards themselves instead of waiting for me to do it.
Hold den der, ja.
Cyclics, steady.
Ok, da kommer vi resten mellom de to høyeste stabbene her. Litt ned. Litt til ned. Ja, det var altså bare ok. Nei, det er greit. Supert.
Ja, det er fint. Hvor lang tid trenger dere på å stoppe hiverne? Probably didn't hear me. I was too close.
Ja, det er greit.
Skal jeg bare lande, og så kan dere gå på radio når dere er klare igjen, eller?
Ja, jeg tror det. Kan bare vi roper opp, så tar vi alt gjetta og oss også samtidig.
Den er grei. Ja, da er betongen ferdig. Så da lander jeg, og så skal jeg kalle opp på radio når de er klare igjen.
Ja, du bare lander og har beid, eller?
Ja, bare gi deg tobben først, som er først spylt. Spyl den godt.
Ja, det er bra. Har du skjult å ta alle de 5 også, eller?
Ja.
Perfekt.
Yeah, so I'm going to land, give him the bucket so that he can rinse it, and then, oh, Jesus Christ. Let him unhook it.
Du setter den bare ned selv?
Ja, så kan jeg det opp meg opp på radioen når det er klar igjen. Just gonna land by myself. So important to not hook anything into the hook itself. I like to do nice big patterns. Then not get what do you call that? Not get the joints, between the elements close to the keep talking. I'm overloaded. Alright, we are back on. We are doing the last few loads. There's 4 return slings, including a digger or a mini excavator. That was pretty heavy last time I flew it. I had to take up the shovel for me to be able to lift it comfortably. So they did that this time as well, so that should be no problem. Should be around 1,100 kilos. 28, or 27 rather. off the ground. Love the bounce. Ja, der var vi på igjen. Radio's not working?
Ja, da er vi klare på bakken.
There it is. Very good.
Hva vil du ha først?
Hvis jeg bare begynner med det letteste, eller kompressoren, bare så lenge jeg får grave den til slutt, så er jeg happy.
Du kan få en kasse, for den er lettest. Den grønne nedpå her.
Ja, ok. There's my sling. It's a little bit farther behind me. Now that I don't have it loaded. Well, it is nicer to get a lot closer to the ground before yeah, pull a little bit backwards. It is nicer to get closer to the tower. I like to be as close as, not as close as possible, but within like 10 meters.
Hva har du på pistolen?
Da har jeg med en kasse, og så er det noe stål oppå. Ja, det er vel jeg kan si om den da.
Ja, vi kan bare sette det siden av, så løfter han det bare på etterpå. Det var like greit det.
Ja, jeg kan bare få det opp over stølen, altså, men ja, du sa.
Ja, men da han startet forrige gang klart til å løfte uansett, så tenker jeg stort sett med å begynne å springe opp og styre og sånn.
Du bare gir meg en cirka radius fra den der kranen, sånn at jeg vet hvor det er henne.
Hva sa du?
Nei, jeg trenger egentlig bare en cirka radius fra kranen, så den klarer seg.
Hold on there, hold.
Oh, that was bad. I'm also quite yeah, hit the ground before I was supposed to, so not too happy about that, but it wasn't hard. Yeah, other than that, I have the wind. It's kind of like a right, feels like a right crosswind. It's 0 knots now. Oh, well, maybe. It might be 0. Feels very comfortable to fly right now. Alright, we have a compressor, that should be around 1,000 kilos. Oops, sliding all over the place. Too far forward, too far back. 800, yeah, okay, I got plenty of power. I felt like I was closing in on the limit there, but Oh, I gotta readjust. Open. Start a compressor.
Inntil bilen her som jeg står og peker nå.
Ja, ok. Skal du ha drag en eller annen vei, eller er det et sett?
Nei, et sett. Han løfter du opp uansett. Og jeg kan ta imot her ute, så jeg hjelper å gå han inn hvis det er lettere for deg.
Ja, det hjelper i hvert fall å holde igjen litt i tilfelle jeg henger mot lastebilen. Alright, I have a pretty good angle from here, starting my descent. Now he's going to help me catch it, and then we're going to kind of walk it over together so I don't hit the truck.
Ja, 2 meter.
What up?
Ja, fint det.
It's got quite a long reach on that crane. That was 2 return slings. A little bit low over the ground here. That looks like another box. Nope, it's not a box. It's oh yeah, it's that expensive thing. Så kommer med den dyre tingen som bare holder godt i tar imot kjettingsnev og bare drar krogen til siden så jeg ikke setter den oppå.
Ja. Er det sånn for at du setter den ned og så må legge den ned, eller legger du den flatt?
Han kommer flatt, men det er sånn eksponert elektronikk på toppen der som ikke må få vekt på seg.
Skjønner.
Alright, I'm going to come in a little bit steeper than last time. The last time it was a little bit shallow. Oh. Alright, not too steep. That was a bad overcompensation. Alright, I'm moving the stick too much. Hold it steady. He has it. We're going to walk it over together. Bare ta krogen til siden. Skal du flytte den, eller?
Slange.
Skal du si for noe?
Litt opp, og så løfter den litt, for han står på slangen.
Yeah, I always put it down on the hose. I didn't see that. It's kind of hard to see from the air, to be honest, but yeah.
Hvis du vil, så kan du få den kassa her, for den ferdig pakka.
Ja, den kan jeg ta.
For da blir gravemaskinen til slutt.
Ja, den grei. Trenger dere noe mer tid, eller dere good to go etter vi har tatt den graveren? I don't think you heard the last part. And I'm moving too slow. I am moving too slow. Stopping too short. Alright, keep my eyes on the tower. Nice and slowly to tighten the slings. Good pickup. Du har en kastet til.
Etter at du har hentet graveren, så kan du sette ned, du, så får vi tida til å pakke inn fundamentet ved.
Ja, den grei. Vil dere bare ta en telefon, og så kan vi skjøtte ned, eller går det relativt kjapt?
Skjøtt ned du, så tar vi en telefon og ringer på deg.
Den grei. Da skjøtter vi ned etter graveren.
Takk for det. Du har fløgget jævlig bra. Du skal ha bra kred.
Takk for det. Happy about the flying. That's good. Good to hear. Except my trim. Jesus. Alright, so let's see if I can middle compensate. First one was too low, second one was too high. This one looks pretty decent. A little bit on the fast side end, so I'm going to arrest the sling. He has it. I'm going to let him do the last final adjustments. Alright, now comes 11, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting is the hardest part about flying helicopters. This is the last one, also by far the heaviest. So, nice and slow. Watch our power and our approach again into the truck is going to be very, very slow. Slow is good to a certain degree. Alright, got the power. Just got the line. Got it hooked. Also, it's important to notice that you're not pulling up any of the levers and stuff. I don't know how it got heavier than last time. 11. Barely getting up there. We are at max power. We are gaining altitude 1200. Alright, so I got a bit of a sling. I'm going to use that to get more power, more speed. And I'm just gonna let the torque of the machine turn me into the direction of travel. How the fuck did that get heavier than last time? Well, actually it was 1,030 was the QNH I think last time. Denne her på en eller annen måte blitt tyngre enn sist gang, så hvis han lander short, så får han bare lande short, og så får de kjøre den på plass, rett og slett.
Ja da, det er ingen problem. Du bare setter den der du klarer.
Yes. Alright.
Guider noe på høyden, eller blir det der det blir?
Nei, du trenger ikke det, jeg ser det. Det blir nok bare der det blir. So use plenty of power now early, in the early stages. Don't wait until it's too late. Plenty of power. Lift. So this is not what I want to do. I don't want to stop before I need to. The slower you go, the less efficient the helicopter gets. But this is basically, it's got wheels, right? So they can move it however they want to afterwards.
Yes, lander du selv da, så hjelper jeg han litt med å få på de kassene her, som vi får fortene.
Ja, så blir det shutdown etterpå, så får de gjort det ferdig der borte før vi henter de. Jesus Christ. Yeah. All right.